Guys, welcome to another episode of Hero TV, where this is a show I bring to you all the superhero news that's going on in our world today. I'm your host, Alex Hampton, and today we have a big show to talk about. I'm only going to tackle two topics because I got some other interviews that I'm planning on doing today, but also I want to let you guys know what's been going on in Momentum Media really quickly, some quick updates. I noticed that I've been not releasing shows consistently as I should. Like I've been putting them at random days out the week. It's because I've been very busy at certain things, obviously work life and just doing other things as well. But I want to let you guys know that I am going to start being more consistent with my shows. So Ask Alex will come out every Monday and Wednesday. Hero TV will come out on Friday. I'm revamping Gaming with Alex, so it's going to be a while before I release the episode of that. And I'm also working on some other stuff as well. So I wanted to put that out there that I will be more consistent putting out stuff and hoping that, you know, I can build up a brand of consistency with my particular channel. Now that I've gotten out the way, let's jump into the first story. It's been confirmed that Robert Pattinson is now officially our Batman. Even though we've known that for the last 2 weeks. Yeah, there were reports that they were screen testing another actor, but I think that it's safe to say that, you know, Robert Pattinson is our Batman. And I wanted to address this yet again because I addressed this once on my my one show, Ask Alex, and I got a tweet about 4 or 5 days ago. Basically referring to my comments as I'm only judging this casting based off Twilight. And if you watch the full context of what I said, Twitter person, I won't give your name out here because I don't want to give you too much clout, but if you watch the full clip, that's not why I said I don't think he should be cast as Batman. But before I jump into that, let me just break this down. Robert Pattinson, I think personally, is an amazing Oscar actor. I think he deserves an Oscar. He's an Oscar acting actor. I love movies like the War of Z, or the Lost City of Z. I love movies like Life. I love that movie. I believe it was called Remember Me or Bound to Me. Like, he's done a lot of indie stuff, films that I enjoy watching. I think I got the Lost City of Z on DVD. You know, it's actually one of my favorite films that he is in, and he does an amazing job. Personally speaking, I think he is an amazing actor. And maybe I should clarify my points, so I will clarify my points. I think from his acting chops, as what we have seen from his filmography, the guy has skills. I will never deny and say that he's a bad actor. No, he is a great actor who should be getting more work and should be getting more attention. However, from all the films that I have seen Robert Pattinson in, not excluding Twilight. Oh, wait, before I finish that statement, I said on my last show, I'm not a huge Twilight fan, and I didn't watch all the Twilight movies. I've seen like 2 of them, okay? I'm not basing the news of this casting and why I think it's terrible because of Twilight. I'm not basing it off that. I'm simply saying, getting back to my original statement, that I don't think that he is a good pick for Batman because of the stuff that we have seen. None of his filmography for me has reassured me that he would be a good Batman. He wouldn't be a good Batman in my opinion because none of those films that I've named really set up for me a brooding Batman who is like where criminals are literally scared of the sight of him. I can't see that. I can't see that. I'm sorry, I can't see that. You know, and maybe I shouldn't have not made the comments about Vampire Batman. I don't want a Vampire Batman. You know, I don't want some kid from Twilight being Batman. But, and I should have elaborated that. But at the same time, if I'm being 100% honest, this guy that is Batman now is an amazing actor. And I think that, he can do whatever he sets his mind to. Personally, I don't think he'll be a good Batman. That's just me. Now, with that being said, once we first see a trailer, or actually, when we first see a trailer from the new Matt Reeves Batman movie that's supposed to come out in 2021, I am going to check my preconceived notions of Robert Pattinson confirmed as Batman at the door when I watch this trailer. I am going to give you my analytical thoughts, my honest thoughts of what I think of him when we see the trailer for this new Batman movie that's coming out in 2021. And anybody who knows me knows that I'm a huge Batman fan. I grew up with Batman. I love Batman. Do I think he's a good fit? Do I think he would be a great fit as Bruce Wayne? Yes. I think he would be amazing as Bruce Wayne. I just can't see him being Batman. And a lot of people forget, you can be Bruce Wayne, then he can be Batman. No, Batman and Bruce Wayne are two different characters. They may be the same character, but you literally have to play two roles. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. When you're playing a superhero role, 9 times out of 10, depending on the type of superhero, right, you have to play two characters. And people say, well, Tony Stark and Iron Man are the same. That's because Tony Stark doesn't hide the fact that he's Iron Man. So really, it's just Tony Stark. Keep in mind, Iron Man is just a man in a highly technological suit with weapons on it. That's it. That's it. Batman is a trained ninja. Trained ninja who knows 50 fighting styles. And he's rich. His suit, he could build an Iron Man suit if he wanted to, but he doesn't have to because he can take out criminals with his bare hands. See, for me, I don't think that he's a good casting. But, again, when I see the movie, I'm going to check my preconceived notions at the door and watch what he brings to the table. And Matt Reeves is an amazing director, and Robert Pattinson is an amazing actor. And I'm actually interested to see what's going to come out of this. But, again, personally, for me, I do not want this casting. So, I wanted to address that here. Now, let's jump into the next story regarding actually some more superhero news that's going on in the MCU. So, it was somewhat confirmed. It was actually a rumor that Sony may want Venom in Spider-Man 3. And where this rumor is coming from is basically this very vague Twitter account that basically confirmed some things in Avengers Endgame last year that actually were really true. So before Endgame came out, right when Infinity War came out, these tweets came out and he basically said that, a lot of things that happen in Endgame to certain characters, when you watch Endgame, those tweets actually were telling the truth. There are certain things that do happen that those tweets are referring to that actually did happen. Now, the tweet that I'm referring to, that this particular unknown vague Twitter account is referring to, is that basically he's saying that Sony really wanted Venom in Spider-Man 3 in the MCU, Tom Hardy's Venom. Disney had no plans to bring Deadpool because apparently there was a rumor they were going to bring Deadpool into Spider-Man. And he basically debunked that rumor because Deadpool will be in his own little universe. He won't join the MCU. But Venom is considering getting... Sony is actually considering getting Venom into the MCU in the next Spider-Man installment, the third film of Spider-Man. And I'm reporting on this because my take is that personally, I think from a comic book level, it would be cool. I don't want to see it though, if I'm being honest. I think Venom should stay where he's at, and Spider-Man should stay where he's at. We've seen that film already where Spider-Man fights Venom. We've seen that. And we kind of seen somewhat of a teaser element in an Amazing Spider-Man 2 when they were launching all this Sinister Six crap. Whatever. At the end of the day, Venom has been a prominent character in the Spider-Man lore. However, do I want to see it? At some point, I would love to see them two face off, but not in Spider-Man 3. Actually, I want to see Spider-Man go up against Kraven or Scorpion or Hydro Man, or Sandman. There's so many other villains that Spider-Man can fight. I'd rather him go up against someone else than Venom. I think it'll be kind of too soon to see a Venom squaring off against Spider-Man. So I don't know if I'm really on board with this. At some point, I do want to see it, but do I think it's going to happen? It's a possibility. And the reason why I say it's a possibility is because this Twitter account has been very accurate about things that happen currently in the MCU, right? I honestly believe that this is probably an employee of Marvel or someone who's very close to Marvel who knows what's going on in their films. With that being said, I won't discount the fact that this tweet is possibly true. I won't discount that because it could be very true. I don't know, but it could be very, very true if what it's been tweeting lately, or not lately, but since last year, is come out very accurate. It could be possible that we could see Venom in Spider-Man 3. Do I think it's going to happen? I mean, Kevin Feige doesn't seem like the type of guy that's going to make that happen. But granted, I know Marvel it's not owned by, I know that Marvel doesn't own Spider-Man. So, you know, all the creative control is at Sony at the moment. But I do think that, you know, before they put Venom in that movie, Kevin Feige is going to be like, listen, I think that there's a different way to do this. You know, like, we've already established that Venom is in his own universe. So, I don't know. It's a possibility. I would like to see them square off, but I don't think he should be in Spider-Man 3. Well, that's my show today, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe. And go like all my different social media platforms. A lot of stuff is coming out of this channel. And also, go ahead and go look at my Patreon page at www.patreon.com/momentummedia. And now, let's throw it to our sponsors. So Squad Block Comics is an online subscription where you can go to their website and look at different comic book characters of color, where you get to see superheroes like Black Panther, Static Shock, Storm, Cyborg. There are a whole bunch of other black superheroes that are featured in this online subscription. So I would encourage all of my supporters, all of my friends, all of my family members, anybody who follows me on any of my social medias, go support Squad Block Comics. They have an amazing plethora of comic books where you get to see different comic book characters of color. Now, as a young black man, I didn't have a lot of black superheroes that I grew up with, but Squad Block Comics shows us different superheroes that I didn't even know were in the DC universe or Marvel universe. So it's really cool that they have this website. They are a huge supporter of mine, and I just want to show my gratitude and love towards them and support their content as well. You can also follow Squad Block Comics at Instagram at Squad Block Comics. You can follow them on Twitter at Squad Block Comics. And also you can follow them on Facebook at Squad Block Comics. Thank you guys for watching this video. Go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube page to get more exclusive content coming from my YouTube channel. And if you want to watch my previous videos, go ahead and click on this video up here or this video down here, where you get to see more exclusive content coming from my channel. Thank you guys for watching this video, and you guys have a blessed day.